The Bibbulmun Track is the pinnacle hiking experience in Western Australia. The track consists of over 1,000 kilometres of world-class trails and beautifully diverse landscapes. It draws in hikers from across Australia and the rest of the world. Typically those who attempt the Bibbulmun end-to-end take somewhere between 5 and 8 weeks to finish. My good mate Mackenzie and I decided to challenge ourselves with a 3-week completion time. This is the Bibbulmun Track. Morning on day 8, another day on the trail. We have just left Gardner Hut just after 6 a.m. Me and Mac are both a little sore this morning, getting warmed up at the moment. So once we're moving, we should be all right. We are very excited for Northcliff though, which we'll hit this morning. About 3 hours out of Northcliff where we camped. Yeah, we'll get in there, have a good feed hopefully, and hopefully dry up a bit more. Shoes are still wet from yesterday, but fingers crossed that's the last of the flooded trail. Either way, we've got another huge day today. 50 odd Ks on the cards. We'll get it done, and tomorrow's Pemberton, so we get a 2 days in a row with towns, which is exciting. They get lots of food into us, and hopefully a bit of recovery in the towns. But we'll see you along the trail today. Northcliff in 15 Ks. After a couple of tiresome and long days since our last restock in Walpole, we're excited to get into the town of Northcliff. We didn't spend too long in Northcliff, having a quick brekkie and restocking food before heading back out onto the trails. Not long after leaving town, we had another chance to get in some calories. We just got passed by this big tractor, pulled down the window, threw a couple oranges at us. Won't say no to that, we're just talking about how we wanted some fruit. This section of the Bibbulmun Track around Northcliff and Pemberton is absolutely beautiful. The spectacular old-growth karri forests stretch as far as the eye can see. Walking through these stunning landscapes was a great way to mask some of the pain me and Mackenzie were feeling in our legs and feet. Day 8 would end up being on par with our longest day on track so far. After over 53 kilometres and 12 hours of hiking, we finally made it into Warren campsite amongst some absolutely giant karri trees. We settled in by the campfire, had a good feed, and even made some new friends.
Look at us, Macca. We've got marshmallows and cookies over a fire.
Best day ever.
We started day 9 with sore feet, but the spirits were high as we were walking into the beautiful Gloucester National Park. Hey mate, how are you? Mac is going up. We've made it to the Gloucester tree. After spending some time enjoying the giant karri trees surrounding Pemberton, we walked in town to meet some friends for lunch. Wow. After restocking on food and even sneaking in a quick shower at the Pemberton Caravan Park, we hit the trails to cover the last 30 kilometres of our 50-kilometre day. They want you to roll.
Oh, Mom.
Macca is not sharing. Today ended up being one of my favourite days on track. Walking through these ancient karri forests for over 10 hours was absolutely spectacular. We've made it to our hut on day 9 and we've got it to ourselves. Although there is a wild Qaqish that's appeared. Qaqish has walked up from Bibbulumun Falls, only a kilometre away, to join us for fire and dinner. We're at Bibbulumun campsite and stoked to be here. We walked about 48 Ks today through Pemberton, saw some mates, had a good feed, had a shower. It's been a pretty good day overall. Excited to check out the falls in the morning, have a coffee at the Karri Valley Resort, and then another 43 Ks tomorrow. So It's been good. We're gonna chillax. Yeah, the boys. Good morning on day 10 of the Bibbulmun Track. We were very spoilt this morning. We went to the lakeside restaurant at Carry Valley Resort near Biddulmun Falls here. We had a big brekkie, we had a coffee, and we've got a very, very, very late start by our standards. What's the time?
5 to 9.
It's almost 9 a.m. We're usually going around 6, so 3 hours, 3 hours late today. But yeah, we've got about 40 Ks on the cards today, about to hit Biddulmun Falls, which will be stunning, so we should still get in before dark, and we're feeling very good. Another day on the bib, almost halfway, baby. Beautiful Biddulmun Falls. That's a pretty good way to start the day. Wow.
Our 10th day on track started beautifully with a big breakfast at Carry Valley Resort. We then got to walk past the stunning Biddulmun Falls and the Carry Marry tree, which is 2 different species of tree that are growing together.
Beavis Hut. Halfway through day 10, 20 Ks in. Quick rest stop, grab some water. Another beautiful, beautiful little hut.
Today would be our shortest day on track so far, with only 40 kilometers to cover. Despite the shorter distance, this section of track was known as the roller coaster, and we had heard from other hikers that the hills were pretty brutal.
Many hills. Bit of a grind today, not gonna lie. It's a short one, but lots of hills, and the blisters are piping up, so 3 Ks to go and we're there. Sun's about to set as well, so it's gonna be beautiful out here. Ooh. Day 10 in the books. 10 out of 21-ish days done. We are at Boarding House Hut. Just ticked over 40 Ks on the watch today. Sick little fire set up here. Got the hut to ourselves tonight. Bloody oath, that was it was a short day, but it was pretty exhausting in the end. We had some big hills, like a couple really big hills, which just took it out of you. A lot of elevation change today. Good to make it to the hut before dark though. We're gonna get a fire cranking, and we have this place to ourselves, so it should be a pretty relaxed night. Beach Boarding House Hut. We are heading out of camp, Boarding House Hut, for day 11. I don't know if you can see it behind me, there's fog in the trees. It is beautiful, but it is arctic. We came in on the trail here, man. We came in like 300 meters, remember? It's back out the way we came. We're already getting lost. But 40 Ks in the cards today, should be flatter than yesterday from what we hear. And we're staying in a house in Bibbulmun River. We're gonna have a hot meal if we get in early enough. So we're super excited to tackle today. Day 11, getting over the halfway point today. It's gonna be very, very cool.
We woke up on day 11 ready to crush the day. We knew we only had 40 kilometers to cover, and we had a warm bed to sleep in that night at Donnelly River Village. Not to mention that today we officially passed the halfway point of the Bibbulmun Track.
Yeah, buddy! We've just come upon the exact halfway mark of the Bibbulmun Track.
Yeah, boy.
That is crazy. On our 11th day of 22, which makes sense. Geez, that is kind of overwhelming.
Pretty sick.
We've traveled 501 Ks because we started right there in Albany. Wow. We're only like 8 Ks, 9 Ks into our day today, but it's a good spot to have a chill and bloody oath, halfway done. Kalamunda, here we come.
Now that we were officially on the home stretch, our motivation levels were higher than ever and we were fired up to tackle anything the track threw at us.
Tom Road Hut, just over the halfway point of day 11, 25 k's in, another 16 odd till we get to Donnelly River. Have a quick break and we're good to go. This is so pretty.
Donnelly River Village isn't one of the big track towns. It's a small village situated in the forests between Bibbulumun and Pemberton. We hadn't spent a night out of the hut since day 3 in Peaceful Bay, so we're excited to get into our accommodation and enjoy a bit of downtime.
Made it to Donnelly River Village. And here's all our mates. Hey mate. How are you? We're gonna head in for a feed and a bed. G'day, buddy.
We were able to stock up on lollies, have a nice hot dinner, and enjoy the surrounds at Donnelly River Village.
We have beds tonight. Ooh yeah. We have rugs, we have towels for a shower. Got all my food from the shop. It's gonna be a night of luxury. Alright, 5:30 a.m. We're starting inside a room, which is awesome. A bit warmer than usual. But we're heading out there. Donnelly River Village start, Blackwood end, 40 k's on the cards. It's going to rain and potentially a thunderstorm tonight, so very early start. We're trying to dodge as much of that as possible. We'll check in with you guys later, but we're hitting the road. Welcome to Blackwood District. Just having a quick stop at Davies Camp, which is part of the Warren Blackwood stock route. Not the Bib track, but we'll drink some water, spend 5 here, and yeah, making good progress this morning. 10 kilometers in, we are debating the idea of going all the way into Bibbulumun today, which will be closer to a 60k day instead of 40. So we'll keep you guys posted, but we're making very good time so far.
With an early morning start and a fast pace throughout the morning, we debated the idea of walking all the way into Bibbulumun, which would be just under 60 kilometers for the day. This would allow us to have a warm bed for the second night in a row and also give us some flexibility on our big days in the coming week.
Alrighty, we are 35 k's in to what was a 40k day. We've decided that we're definitely going to push on to Bibbulumun today, which ends up being about 57 k's. We're going to stay at the backpackers there. Just makes the rest of our hike a bit easier logistically. We were going to do like a 63k day tomorrow, so that turns into something like a 46, which is definitely easier on us, considering the weather as well. What's the forecast, man?
Heavy showers and thunderstorms.
Heavy showers and thunderstorms today and tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow's gonna be a little bit better.
A little bit better tomorrow, so we're going to get wet either way, but hopefully this will be a bit better for us. Yeah, we have a warm bed and a shower tonight, so that'll be all the difference, I think. The rain has begun. Pack covers on, rain jackets on. A few more hours today. We're just gonna have to suck it up. It is what it is. We've been blessed for the last few days, no rain. Time to get wet. Just in the middle of nowhere on the Bibbulmun Track. Weary walkers, help yourselves. Picnic table, there's fruit in here. Thank you very much to the people that own this farm, helping out bib walkers like us on these dreary days. A big hill climb ahead up to Blackwood Hut. That is not going to be fun. We've climbed this one before and it's brutal. The rain doesn't add any easiness to it either.
After 8 hours of hiking, we made it to our original stopping point for the day at Blackwood Hut. While taking a quick break, we almost regretted our decision to push on to Bibbulumun as the skies opened up. But not long after starting our final 20 kilometers for the day, the weather cleared and the landscapes around Bibbulumun were absolutely spectacular. After our biggest day on track so far, we were edging closer to the 600 kilometer point of our hike. Making it to bailing up ahead of schedule gave us renewed motivation that we really could finish the Bibbulmun Track in 21 days. We were now officially on the home stretch to our endpoint in Kalamunda. We were excited to keep moving forward, but the Bibbulmun Track had plenty of challenges left in store for us.
We've made it into bailing up. Mackenzie just walked past this beautiful echidna. It's the only thing he's wanted to see on the track. And I spotted it. I spotted it out of the corner of my eye and called him back. Oh, how good is that?